Hello and welcome to today's video, which is about this question: how can I start a career in social media? You are probably already using social media today for communicating, but that's just level 1. Hi, I'm Ashley with Digital Profits. If you want to know how to start a career in social media and create an online business, keep watching. Before we start, if you are new to the channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button so you get alerted about new videos. Please make sure you give the video a like because that motivates me to create more content for you. Thank you, let's go. So to begin with, the first step is deciding which social platforms you want to learn more about, researching and using them. If you are already comfortable with and have a profile with specific platforms such as Facebook, Instagram or Twitter, you should already have a knowledge base. Once you've got the basics down, you should also consider building out your understanding of other platforms like LinkedIn, Pinterest, TikTok and Instagram. The best way to get started with social media marketing is to build your audience on your profiles. It is the best place for trial and error, and it will help clarify which platforms you want to work on within your career. Let me tell you about the skills you need for a career in social media. Here we go. Here is the first skill: copywriting. Now, I am not talking about copywriting or intellectual property rights. I am talking about crafting compelling copy to market a brand, product or service. Even if you do not have a background in writing, you can still develop the skills to become an effective copywriter. Pay attention to the ads and social media posts today. Who is getting it right and what brands are clearly missing the mark? You can start practicing copywriting by simply editing brand copy that misses the mark. While copywriting is a career, it is important to practice and perfect the art of social media copy. Here are some more social media copywriting tips. Define and express your unique selling proposition. Every business should have a USP, or unique selling proposition, that differentiates it from the crowd. Otherwise, you're lost in the crowd with little hope of being noticed or garnering any significant share of the market. Why should potential customers buy from you instead of your competitors? Once you can answer this question, go through the exercise of turning the tables and asking the same question about your competitors objectively. Focus on the benefits over the feature promotion. When you are posting to highlight some feature of your business or product, emphasize the benefit of the feature. Focusing on the benefit touches on the needs, wants or emotions that will resonate with readers more than listing the feature would. Not what it is, but how it will impact them. This doesn't have to apply to some products or service feature either. Even if you're posting a news story, a link to a blog post or a funny video, the copy that you include in the post should draw them in emotionally somehow. Features are objective, benefits are personal. Here is the next skill: research and analysis. Whether you are researching a brand and its competitors to get the lay of the land or finding the right time to post, becoming a good researcher will save you time and help you with social media marketing. You will also need to be able to interpret the key performance indicators, which are known as KPIs, for different brands. This is usually based on the platform's insights or other programs used to analyze social media performance. Comprehending and utilizing the insights social media platforms and programs provide are necessary skills to have in this career path. And things change fast online, and that is no different for social media. So becoming a great researcher and analyst is a beneficial path. A social media analyst is someone who specializes in analyzing social media data to identify patterns and trends. They use this data to understand the why and how of a campaign's success or failure. A social media data analyst might also be responsible for developing strategies for how a company can best use social media to achieve its goals. The responsibilities of a social media analyst can vary depending on where they work. It's possible to find a social media manager performing this role in a relatively small company. Here are some of the duties of a social media analyst. Collect and analyze data, post metrics from different social media platforms. Monitor social media platforms and how new updates or features can impact audience behavior or content performance. Research and identify new social media trends and tools that can benefit the business. Research target audiences and collaborate with the marketing and social media team to develop effective strategies. Create reports and presentations to communicate findings with the appropriate people and teams in the company. What is the difference between a social media analyst and a social media manager? The main difference is that while a social media analyst focuses on analyzing social media data, a social media manager focuses on managing and executing social media campaigns. The analyst also provides insights that can help social media managers create more effective campaigns. Here is the next skill: understanding brand personality and tone. If you are working as a freelance social media manager or with a marketing agency, you will need to be able to understand a brand guide. These guides usually include the brand tone, colours, fonts, and the target market personality. Surprisingly, not all brands have this, and sometimes you will need to help establish a brand guide for a company. Understanding and utilising a brand guide will help you keep the right tone and personality when addressing customers and creating social media copy for brands. Brand voice is the distinct personality a brand takes on in its communications. Imagine you went to a dinner party and you're chatting with all the guests. One person stands out because they're great at storytelling in a distinctive, unique way. The flow of their words, the language they used, and their personality all combined to make for a memorable experience. In fact, when you're retelling that story, you immediately think of that person. The digital landscape is crowded. It's filled with chatter from brands and individuals alike. You can only stand out so much on the basis of your visual content, logo, or product features alone. Your written content needs that same attention and consistency you give to the other elements of your brand presence. Content is not just about photos or videos, it includes words and graphics. How you present yourself is important to consumers. The same index researched why consumers unfollow brands on social media. 45% of consumers cited irrelevant content. Posting content that doesn't match your brand's perceived style is one way of getting your account unfollowed. Brand voice matters because you want your brand to be consistent and recognizable. Brand awareness succeeds when you can identify a brand only by their content before you even see who posted it. Document everything and be consistent. Just like your visual brand guide and your social strategy, your brand voice needs documentation too. Unless you have one person managing all communications and marketing, a brand voice document will be helpful for multiple departments. It exists as a reference for anyone who writes in the brand's voice. It keeps social media posts and marketing copy in check and consistent. The document should begin with your company's core values and mission statement. You should be able to pull some defining personality traits from these statements. Other components of the document include the personality traits, common vocabulary, brand phrases, and most importantly, examples. You want to write out plenty of examples that demonstrate both how to write within your intended brand personality and what types of choices fall too far outside of your defined style. Brand voice is what you say, and brand tone is how you say it. Your tone may vary between audiences, so it's a good idea to document when to use certain tones in certain situations. The excited way you announce a new product won't be the same tone you take on when responding to a customer complaint. Identify common scenarios you come across as a brand and categorize them into the different tones you would take on. Review and adapt. Developing a brand voice is not a one-time effort. It should be reviewed and refined at designated times, such as once a year or during major branding overhauls and during major events that significantly alter your company's marketing strategy. Language evolves, and the words you used 5 years ago might not be any good today. Without a consistent check-in on your brand voice, you risk sounding out of date or out of touch with current events. For example, GIF usage in social media wasn't as mainstream today as it was 5 years ago. but they've evolved into commonplace acceptance and are now easily accessible on most of the major social media platforms. Here is another skill: creative development. You will need to develop a creative perspective incorporating the brand identity when producing videos and graphics for a brand's posts. In addition, staying within the brand's colours and font types can help create unity across posts. Now, you do not need to be an expert graphic designer to create social media posts. There are numerous free platforms out there like Canva and Adobe Express that can help you create professional and unique social media posts. Here is another skill: customer service. If you go to the route of social media manager, you will also likely be monitoring the comments and direct messages for a brand's social media accounts. Customer service generally requires critical thinking and problem solving, which you will also need in this career field. In addition, it will be important to be polite, respond quickly and thoroughly, and know whom to direct your questions to if you cannot answer them yourself. Do not forget to tell me in the comments section below the video which one strategy or method from this video you are going to use first. I would be interested to hear from you. So the next thing to do if you want more help with internet marketing is make sure you go and click the link in the description box under the video now and go visit the Internet Business School website, the UK's leading internet marketing training company. They offer a range of comprehensive courses covering all aspects of digital marketing. They will give you all the training, skills and knowledge you need to create a profitable online business. If you're interested in that, which I hope you are, just click the link in the description box under the video now and have a look at it. I hope you found this video useful. Please share it with your friends, like it and tell people about it. Finally, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and please give the video a like. If you have any questions, leave a comment under the video below and I will follow up with you. Thanks for watching.